Welcome to Spotlight on the Arts, enthused by many people watching, inspired on this end, as many people watching worldwide. And I hope that we can bring some enthusiasm to you today as we visit. And if you will, join me in welcoming Bryan Vaughan of the WSE Lounge program where he hosts. I want to say welcome. Bryan, to Spotlight on the Arts.
Thank you so much for having me, Rick. It is a pleasure to be here.
Well, you're so welcome. Well, we always like to start off by getting to know you a little bit. People can identify with people by kind of sharing some personal, if you would. So, if you would, tell us a little bit about Bryan Vaughan, if you would.
Well, I grew up in Forrest Park, Georgia. That's my hometown. And when I was born and all throughout my life, I've been in the hospital in and out. I've had a record of 12 heart surgeries.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of different medical problems, and here by the grace of God, and I've always loved to watch soap operas on TV. I've loved to watch professional wrestling, and you know, my favorite color is blue. My favorite number is four. Uh, but I've just really, I'm really blessed to be here. I really am.
Well, yes, it sounds like it. You're really blessed and be able to bring interviews and talk with people like you and I are talking today into a world and share not only your skill as a host, but also the lives of others that I really enjoy doing also. So we can identify with that to a great degree. Well, can you tell us then how you became inspired to be a media show host? I guess in the healing time, you had plenty of time to adapt to watching TV and develop your own little style, maybe.
Well, really, the way Rick, the way that started was I actually used to call into different shows. They would have soap opera stars on, and they'd have wrestlers on, and I'd call in and talk with them and everything. And I'm going to throw out some hosts out there because they're known worldwide.
Yeah.
Inspired Dan J. Crow of Soap Central Live. He inspired me, and there was let's see, there was a few other people out there. There was a show called Doug and Pat. They would
No.
host a show, and they would interview different soap stars, different celebrities, and I had a lot of different people out there that inspired me. But when I would call into those shows, I got to thinking, I was talking to these different guests they had on, and I got to thinking, I said, well, Bryan, if they can do it, you can do it.
Yes.
So one day, I said, okay, I'm going to try, I'm going to give this thing a ride. I'm going to try it. And so, what a lot of people don't know is before there ever was Soap Mania, because the show, the WSC Lounge, it was originally Soap Mania. Before there was Soap Mania, there was True Entertainment. And
Yes.
I had one episode of True Entertainment. And I had a few people that were bickering back and forth, and they said, oh, you ain't no good. You can't do this. So the one lady that inspired me to go on and continue on was actress Sonia Satra, who
Oh,
played
yeah.
Lucy Cooper on Guiding Light.
Yes.
She inspired me and told me to keep going my dream. And here I am 8 years later, 8 years, started in
Yes.
2014, 8 years later, doing this. And the show started out as Soap Mania. Then it went to the Rasta Lounge, and now
Uh,
it's at the WSE Lounge.
and what does WSE stand for?
Well, originally it stood for Wrestling Sports Entertainment, but what it stands for now is World Soaps Entertainment.
World Soaps Entertainment.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we developed Spotlight on the Arts started as Mid Missouri Art News, and then we started, developing basically was concentrating on the man with the brush or the sculpture, and then I dipped back into the old days of booking talent with my agency in Tucson, Arizona, doing what movies and commercials I could, shaking hands, rubbing elbows with people like Clint Eastwood and Waylon and Willie and the
Wow.
So anyway, it does grow, So now it's like 56 shows of Mid Missouri Art News in the past, and we're up to show number 97 of Spotlight on the Arts. So I wish you many years in the future of success with WSE Lounge.
Thank you so much, and I do the same to you. That's very interesting that your show has also progressed as it's went on.
Yes, yes. Well, can you share with the viewers the makeup then of your show and what type of guests you'd really like to interview on the show?
Okay, well the makeup and gist of the show, I have soap opera stars on the show. I bring on pro wrestlers, singers, celebrities. I've had on Ben Jones, who played Cooter on the Dukes of Hazzard, and Winnie Cooper, who played Danica McKellar, who played Winnie Cooper on the Wonder Years. She was on my show, and I've also had from time to time just your average people on, but now with the show as it's kind of progressed, I mainly do a lot of celebrities, soap stars, wrestlers, singers, and basically, if you are somebody, who has if you're like a singer, for example, and you got an EP out there, okay, then give me a ring,
Yes, yes,
message
yes.
me or something, let me know.
Well, we both reached not only some of the top stars. I attempt to, but I am introducing a lot of others that may be in the wings as a background performer, as we call them now, and have them
Yeah,
on a search for talent, whatever, for a movie, whatever. If I'm filling that position as a casting agent or casting director, so that's great. We can mix it up. Now we got a quick hello from one of our friends, Hudson West, out in LA. And so I have you interviewed Hudson yet?
I sure have. I've interviewed Hudson 3 different times,
Ah,
and the one of the times I interviewed Hudson was actually TK Weaver's first interview. What Back when TK was playing Danny Morgan,
yes.
and he came on with Hudson, and I interviewed both of them. And
Oh, excellent.
hello, Hudson, out there in California. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Thanks,
Super,
thank you for
super.
saying hey.
Well, what topics are you most comfortable with when you interview someone? Is there a specific theme? Well, I guess you sort of tune into that individual, like I do. I try to anyway.
Yeah, one of the main topics that I try to avoid because it kind of opens up a can of worms, and I never mention on the show is politics.
Yes, that's good.
Politics,
Good politics,
yeah,
politics, religion, and I don't know. There's another one, but I won't mention it.
yeah. Now religion, I don't get into with people, but I do mention God and Jesus because
Yeah.
without him, the show wouldn't be here.
Right.
You
Well,
know,
I try to separate religion from
uh-huh,
faith. You see,
uh-huh.
my faith basically is behind me. Trail of Tears paintings that'll be going on display
Mm-hmm.
for a couple months up in an exhibit. And then this one here is an Indian prayer. So I
I,
always, I don't talk religion, but I will talk faith and a
mm-hmm.
person's faith and the one that he believes in that gives them the strength with whatever, whatever faith that might be. So I wanted to clarify that, and I'm glad to see you can hop in the car on that one.
Yes, and your painting is very interesting, and a lot of people, they tend to want to really quickly, just to elaborate, they tend to try to take the religion aspect and make it in, okay, you got to be this, you got to be that, but it's really all about faith.
Yes.
You got to have faith.
Mhm.
So
That's right. That's what keeps us going, our faith. And sometimes
yeah,
religion can really interfere with our faith as you get older, you realize that it's the faith that's what he's looking for, or that person's looking for. That I mean
yeah.
that spiritual being that you would
Uh-huh.
be in. Well, let's see. You're known for your interviews, so where may our viewers find your shows? Real quick.
Okay, they can find my shows. Well, first of all, before I get into where they can find my shows, I did mention to you I would mention Blog Talk Radio. Well, back in the day when the WSC Lounge first started, I aired on Blog Talk Radio. Well,
Mhm.
then Blog Talk Radio started making rules to where they said you can only have a certain amount of minutes and hours. And if you have more than that, then we're going to start pulling the shows and stuff. So they started doing that to me. And when they did, I basically canceled with Blog Talk Radio. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to fool with this. So
Right.
then I took Blog Talk Radio and I left there and I went to Facebook Live.
Oh, I
And
see.
I stayed there for a while. And now everybody can find my shows over on Instagram Live
Oh,
at
great.
Grace is Sufficient 83 on Instagram Live. And they can also find the shows if they don't have Instagram. They can check out YouTube, the WSC Lounge YouTube channel, and be sure and hit that subscribe button to
Yes,
subscribe to the
yes.
YouTube channel.
So that's kind of where you was at, and now you explain where to find the show and what's happening today. What is your next interview, may I ask? Let's talk
Uh,
about that a little bit.
my next interview is going to be next Tuesday, September the 20th at, let's see, it's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with actress that plays Trina on Meet the Browns, Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns. Her name is Denise Botte. I believe I pronounced that right. Boutte.
Uh-huh.
And she will be on the show next Tuesday, September the 20th.
Super, super. Well, Brian, we're getting close to the break, so I understand you have a reel that we'd like to share. We're going to take a peek at that and
Yes, sir.
show Brian in action. He's going to tell you all about it. That'll be after the break. So, if you would, well, let's go ahead and tell us about that reel. Let's run that
Okay.
reel, and we'll just take us right on to a break.
Okay, that reel actually was at the International State Park in Jonesboro, Georgia, 2015, where I interviewed singer and also model and actress Katie Bell. Back then, she was known as Katie Bell Aiken, but you can see her on American Idol. So you can go ahead and roll that clip, Rick.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to the clip. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bryan Vaughan, the owner and CEO of the WSC Lounge, standing here with
Katie Bill Aiken. Welcome her back to the show this time for a live interview. How have you been doing, Katie?
I've been doing awesome. Yeah, we've been working really hard on some new music. We're gonna be releasing the EP out soon this summer, so I'm really excited about that, and lots of good things coming.
That's awesome, and I know that you've been in Nashville lately and been basically going all over doing concerts and different stuff and everything. Can you tell the fans a little bit about that?
Yeah, today we're here in Georgia, which is where I'm from. I'm from Atlanta. We're down here in Jonesboro, and we're here singing at the brand new amphitheater, kind of the opening of the amphitheater for the town and the community. So it's great that I could come down here and be a part of all of it. And yeah, we've been doing a lot of performances up in Nashville, North Carolina. I performed down in Miami. I go to Texas sometimes. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So you got some music videos that you've just shot or fixed to shoot now?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of cover music videos of a lot of popular songs that you guys will know and should really enjoy. We just shot one earlier this week on Monday. That one's really exciting because we're here in Jonesboro, which is the home of the Gone with the Wind house, the house that they used in the movie, and the theme of my music video this week was Gone with the Wind. So I was wearing the Scarlett O'Hara dress. I'm so excited. I just got home a couple weeks ago from California from shooting an original music video out there, and that'll be coming out soon for my leading single for my EP. I'm very excited.
That is incredible. And I saw the pictures on Facebook. You're in the blue dress.
Yeah.
Like something of the 1800s.
Right, right.
And so can you tell the fans how they can find out more about you and where they can stay in touch with you and everything?
Well, you can find me. I'm on basically every single social media handle under the sun. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, and all of that is under Katie Bell. That's KATIEBELLE.
Okay, well, fans, go and check her out. She's a great singer. We've had her on the show before. Great to have her back on the show again. And go on her fan page, Katie Bill Aiken, on Facebook, and like that page. Share it. Go and like her YouTube channel. And thank you so much for being back on, Katie.
Thank you for having me and coming out and supporting today.
You're very welcome.
You was really on game, you might say. An excellent interview with her. I guess we must now ask you to relax a minute as we take a break. So stay with us, everyone. There's more to come on Spotlight on the Arts.
Creative, connection, control. Support the arts and be the change. 24 hours a day, 200 countries. The show must go on. Introducing the world's first exclusive platform for artists and creators of all kinds. The biggest stage on earth.
Stream Spotlight on the Arts on fanforme.com. Stream Spotlight on the Arts on GIAJ Global Media OTT Network. Google us or find us on Roku, Amazon Fire.tv, or Apple.tv.
Welcome back to Spotlight on the Arts. We continue our discussion now, our little chat with on a basic live streaming show known as WSE Lounge. That host is Bryan Vaughan. So, Bryan, you shared a lot in the first segment. We surely gained the attention of the viewers here on the Spotlight. Your experience is outstanding, and we want to learn more. So, I guess I should ask, how does one become interviewed by you on the WSE Lounge shows? What qualifications does one really need in their portfolio for that interview?
Well, the way that somebody can be interviewed by me is contact me at Grace is Sufficient 83 through my Instagram, and they can email me at soapopera81 at gmail.com. And the S, the O, and the F are capitalized. And the qualifications are you would basically need to be a legit up and coming singer or legit actor or actress. And what I mean by that example is I don't just interview a Billy Joe Bob that nobody knows, or
I
never
see.
heard.
So you should be qualified with some type of, I guess, a foundation
Yes,
in
sir.
entertainment, TV, movie,
Yes.
what have you. Okay, well, that's clarified. That really helps to help sort out. I do like to work on upcoming, finding new talent. I'm known for that and endorsing them somewhat. And used to be able to back them when I had more dollars coming in. Because there's a lot of talent out there, and so if I can put them on the map a little bit, or give them that experience and a little bit of promotion, publicity, that's what I do best, I guess. I really enjoy that as much as I do hosting the shows or doing my own movie scenes or whatever, as I'm contracted. So, well, please share with us again a little promo of what's coming in the future here in the next 6 months to a year.
Well, I don't now. I don't know 6 months to a year, but
Uh-huh.
coming up next week is the actress I mentioned to you earlier. For those out there that might not have heard that, actress who plays Trina on Tyler Perry Meet the Browns. Had to think there for a second. 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be having Denise Botte. She will be on the show on the WSC Lounge, and I'm hoping to have some more big stars coming up on the show. So
Very good. Well, I hope this interview opens the door for you somewhat more.
Oh, I hope so too. I really do, and appreciate you having me on, Rick.
Well, Brian, if a viewer needs more information where to view your shows, can you give us one more time that contact information? I'll put it on the timeline.
Yes, sir. It is at Grace is Sufficient 83 on Instagram, and at Soap Opera Fan 81 at gmail.com. And that is at capital SOAP, capital OPERA, capital F, and then AN 81 at gmail.com. And I want to clarify that the Instagram is to view the show, and the email is if you want to be on the show.
Excellent, excellent. Very good, very good. Well, we're just about out of time. So I want to thank you so much for contributing to my show, Spotlight on the Arts. I look forward to visiting WSE Lounge more often as things happen. I hope we'll stay in tune and maybe do updates at certain points when you're ready for. We can always do a short on an upcoming show once you get those people, should we say, booked or scheduled. So thank you so much for making it a learning and informational experience for worldwide viewers now, thanks to the streaming networks, Brian.
You are very welcome, sir. And I want to give out one more shout out if I can.
Sure.
Because I promised these people I would. Because without these three people, the WSC Lounge would not be what it is today.
Very good, yes.
Harold Martin, he was my co-host for a long time on the show. Jason Boyd, he was my co-host also for a long time on the show. Jay Kevaney, he helps out a lot with ideas and stuff for the show. And also my mom, who has done so much to help out with this great show, helped me with this poster and everything, and just done so much. So I want to give shout outs.
Well, thanks once again, Brian. And thank you, the viewers of Spotlight on the Arts, for taking the time out to watch the shows. Please subscribe, to the different platforms on YouTube and Instagram, what have you. So I'm Rick J saying be safe and stay healthy. I'll see you next time. Hi, I'm Rick J.
And I'm Jeffrey Pernell.
And we're here to introduce you to
GIAJ Global Media OTT Network.
Hope you'll tune in.
Tune in and watch all the great shows by independent producers, music, and film, and podcasts.
On Roku,
Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV,
and or Google it on GIAJ Global Media Network.
Get your free download now. Thank you.